Okay, so I'm going back on Fitness 19. I have to cancel my membership after 3 days because they were profiling me and following me even to the bathroom. So it was extreme. Oh, let's cancel this thing. Gotta wait. Yeah, I think they were in front of me. I would like to cancel my membership. What has your membership? Sure. Thank you. I don't like to be profiled. I was pretty open with this when I came here, and I told you the issues I have, but it doesn't seem to work. So, well, your guy in the red shirt. I don't know what horror story they tell you when they call you. What is bullshit? But I went to the restroom, and he was right after me to watch what I'm doing, and he didn't pee because I worked for 10 years in law enforcement intelligence level. So trust me, I know when I get followed. And then I was sitting on the bench on purpose, and see what he's doing, and he run to your guy that was here in front of him, and then reported what I'm doing, and he went right away to the phone. So that's a coincidence? I don't think so.
I don't think they do it intentionally.
I see. I would say the same because it's against the law. And even if the cops or someone else tells you to do this, it's still against the law. They cannot say it, tell you this. I have a lawsuit against the city of Whittier, and I have my embassy involved here in Los Angeles. I can give you the number from my ambassador. He's very well aware of my case. So
Are
this
you
is what.
their client, or
Huh?
do they train you or no?
Who?
They're in the red shirt?
No. No one needs to train me. I did pro sport for 10 years when I was young. So that's the reason why. And I was very frank when I told this because this is an issue, and this is not the first time this happened. Here's the thing. You don't have to serve people. You can always say we don't want you or we don't serve you. This is totally legal. You know what I mean? But doing these things is very illegal. So I'm not going after you because I'm used to it by now. But I do not like it because I'm 56 years old, ma'am. I don't like to be surveillanced. Trust me, I have a clean record. No, this is your staff. The guy in the red shirt and the other guy that was here. They're gone now. So it's not nice. Come on. And I don't know what stories they tell you and they call you, but it's a lie. They always tell you not. No. Don't worry about it. Let's cancel. 562-204-9534. I thought it was funny. And here's the thing, when you surveillance people and you want to report something, you have to wait until they're gone. Because people react different. When they're afraid of you, they react different. And when you watch them, you react different. And people at school, they notice this immediately. Everything out of the norm is suspicious for a person that is trained. So that's why for the future, if you want to surveillance someone, do is different.
And why do you think they were doing this?
Normally what happened is after the issues I had in Whittier and so on, the lawsuits I have, they call and tell you that I'm a very dangerous person. I have documentation on the 14th of February when a cop told his girlfriend in Whittier that I was supposed to be a domestic terrorist and all that shit. And that's what they do. And I have witnesses that come forward and tell me. Like when I go to bars or so, they tell me. Like the security people that walk around, they call them when they see me walking in the bar, they call the bar. And the people that work there, some of them, they tell me. My best friend is a court clerk and a prosecutor here downtown Los Angeles. She tells me all about it. And her daughter works in the sheriff's department, so I know every time, you know what I mean? I know. But this is not your problem. I just don't like to be treated this way because it's not nice. And if you don't like foreigners or so, I understand, you know what I mean? But don't worry, I know it is. I saw it. I was coming out right away and I saw it. I witnessed it. I heard him. So there's no denying. Thank you.
You heard what he said?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said he's sitting there and on the bench in the bathroom, and then he said, "Let me call." So he went right on the phone. I heard it. I look at the surveillance video if you don't believe me.
Yeah. No, I
Look
believe
at
you.
the surveillance video because I did sit on the bench on purpose because he came. Because I had my helmet there and my camaraderie in the morning because there's not so many people, and at night you have more people. So I'm on disability. I got hurt at the job last year. So I had my helmet and my gloves in the locker because otherwise I don't use the locker. But for the helmet I had to. So.
And who do you think they called?
I have no idea. I don't care. They will not tell me. Trust me. Because if it's the cops, they tell them. Don't tell them. They know. If you tell me, I go after them. They already have so much trouble. The sheriff's department, they have the commission on it. 8 weeks ago, I talked with the office manager from the governor in Sacramento. You know what I mean about this case. And I know they got in a lot of. That's why they're doing this. Because it's retaliation. Years ago, when this all started, the police chief in Lodi had to resign. You can look it up. So I fight this all the time, but it's annoying. I want at least when I train or when I go somewhere, I want my peace. So I don't look like a dangerous person. I come with a T-shirt, you know what I mean? Or so obviously everyone sees there's nothing. So come on. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I need something. If you have a receipt or so that I could. But that's the reason why. It's not the first time, so don't worry.
They're going to charge you one more time on the 1st of January because it's a 30-day notice, and then once that charge is done.
Do you have a corporate number or so? In this case that I have, I was wondering if you can save the wait. Otherwise, here's the thing. Otherwise, I really don't want to do this. Otherwise, I have 4 lawyers. I would give this to my lawyer, and then there's a violation of my constitutional rights. First Amendment, Second Amendment, and Fourth Amendment rights. You know, you end up paying $10,000 times more than I paid at the times. So I'll be honest with you. Because things like this, they piss me off a little bit. So they did, no question. Don't even try to excuse it. There's no question. I know how this works. You know, they track my phone. I know they track my phone. My embassy already. I have people too. You know what I mean? We have intelligence too in China. So I know how they do this. You know what I mean? So, and this is so funny because the first time when I was signing up, the sheriff's car was standing right there. So I'm very familiar with this shit. Yeah. Hold on.